Gaming earbuds have gotten so good that spending hundreds of dollars on a bulky headset just does not make sense anymore. These 5 Bluetooth gaming earbuds deliver competition-ready sound, ridiculously low latency, and features that used to only exist in premium territory. The Earfun Air Pro 4 is one of those products that makes absolutely no sense for the money. It runs on a Qualcomm QCC3091 chipset with Bluetooth 5.4, which already puts it ahead of earbuds that cost twice as much in terms of wireless stability. But what really matters for gaming is the dedicated game mode. And this is where the Air Pro 4 earns its spot on this list. Flip that mode on and latency drops below 50 milliseconds. That means what happens on screen lines up almost perfectly with what hits the ears. Gunshots, footsteps, ability sounds, they all sync up tight enough to actually give a competitive edge in fast-paced titles. Beyond the gaming chops, there is some seriously impressive audio engineering packed into these tiny buds. They support both LDAC and aptX codecs, so high-resolution audio streaming is absolutely on the table. The active noise cancellation uses something called QuietSmart 3.0, which blocks up to 50 decibels of ambient noise. That is enough to silence a noisy room, a loud fan, or someone yelling in the background during a late-night session. The companion app is stacked too, with over 30 EQ presets and a full 10-band parametric equalizer for anyone who wants to dial in the exact sound signature they prefer. Battery life is another area where these just dominate. 11 hours on a single charge stretches to 52 hours with the case, and the case even supports wireless charging, which is a feature that tends to disappear at this end of the market. 5 different ear tip sizes come in the box, and the IPX5 rating means sweat and splashes are not going to cause any damage. For anyone who wants a do-everything earbud that also happens to be fantastic for gaming, the Earfun Air Pro 4 is tough to beat. The Anker Soundcore Space, a 40, takes a completely different approach. Instead of shouting about gaming features, these earbuds quietly excel at everything and let the performance speak for itself. The adaptive noise cancellation is the standout here, automatically detecting the surrounding environment and adjusting the level of blocking in real time. Anker claims up to 98% noise reduction, and while that number might sound ambitious, the results in real-world testing are genuinely impressive. Background chatter, air conditioning hum, and even moderate traffic noise get swallowed up almost entirely. For gaming, there is a dedicated low-latency mode tucked inside the Soundcore app. Activate it, and the audio-to-visual synchronization tightens up noticeably. Sound effects snap into place, and spatial cues like directional footsteps and off-screen gunfire become easier to track. It is not a dedicated 2.4 GHz connection, so it will not match a wired setup, but for Bluetooth gaming earbuds, the performance is remarkably clean. The LDAC codec support also means that when gaming is done and music takes over, the audio quality scales up beautifully for high-resolution tracks. Battery life is where the Space A40 flexes hardest. 10 hours on a single charge stretches to a staggering 50 hours with the compact charging case, and the case supports both USB-C and wireless charging. The multi-point Bluetooth feature allows connection to 2 devices at the same time, so switching between a phone and a laptop happens instantly without any repairing headaches. The Hear ID feature inside the app runs a quick hearing test and then adjusts the sound profile to compensate for individual hearing differences, which is a level of personalization that very few earbuds at any price point offer. Add in 22 EQ presets, a fully customizable equalizer, and an ultralight design that disappears in the ear, and the Space A40 becomes one of those smartest buys for anyone who wants premium features without the premium cost. The Razer Hammerhead True Wireless Pro brings a level of audio credibility that most gaming earbuds simply cannot touch. These are THX certified, which means the sound has been tested and tuned by the same audio experts behind cinematic sound systems in movie theaters. That certification is not just a logo on the box. It translates into a rich, balanced soundstage where every frequency gets its space, and nothing overpowers anything else. Music sounds detailed and layered, and gaming audio benefits from that same precision with clear separation between environmental sounds, dialogue, and action effects. The 60-millisecond low-latency gaming mode is activated through the Razer Audio app, and it tightens up the wireless response enough to keep competitive gaming viable over Bluetooth. Audio cues land right when they should, so reacting to a flanking opponent or timing a dodge based on sound becomes reliable instead of a guessing game. The advanced hybrid active noise cancellation is another major strength, using both inward-facing and outward-facing microphones to detect and counter noise from every direction. Whether the distraction is a loud AC unit, street traffic, or a roommate on a phone call, the ANC shuts it down and keeps the focus locked on the game. Quick Attention Mode is a clever touch that Razer added for real-world usability. Instead of pulling the earbuds out to hear someone talking, a simple touch lets environmental sound flow through instantly, then cuts it right back off when the conversation is done. The touch controls across both earbuds handle playback, volume, and noise cancellation mode switching without needing to grab a phone. Battery life comes in at 4 hours per charge on the earbuds, with an additional 16 hours stored in the charging case, totaling around 20 hours. That is on the shorter side compared to others on this list, but for focused gaming sessions and commutes, it covers the ground. The fit is comfortable with multiple silicone tip options, and the overall build quality feels premium from the moment the case opens. For anyone who wants a name they trust and sound quality that has been professionally validated, the Hammerhead True Wireless Pro delivers serious audio chops in a compact package. The Lenovo GM2 Pro is the wild card on this list, and it earned that spot by doing something almost unbelievable. These earbuds cost barely anything. The kind of price where most people would assume the sound quality is garbage and the build would fall apart in a week. But the GM2 Pro defies those expectations in a way that has quietly made it one of the most talked about budget gaming earbuds online. Bluetooth 5.3 provides a stable, power-efficient connection, and the dual-mode gaming feature switches the earbuds into a low-latency state that tightens up audio synchronization for mobile and PC gaming. The 10mm dynamic drivers with neodymium magnets push out surprisingly full sound for earbuds at this tier. Bass has genuine presence without sounding bloated, and mids come through clean enough to pick up voice chat and environmental detail in games. The Hi-Fi stereo mode wraps audio in a 360-degree surround effect that adds spatial depth, making it easier to sense where sounds are coming from during gameplay. It is not going to compete with the earbuds that cost 4 or 5 times as much in raw audio fidelity, but for the money, the sound quality is genuinely impressive and more than adequate for gaming. The built-in microphone uses ENC noise cancellation to filter out background noise during calls and voice chat, so teammates hear a clean voice instead of a wall of ambient sound. The semi-open in-ear design keeps the earbuds lightweight and comfortable for long sessions without creating the pressure buildup that some sealed earbuds cause. They pair easily with phones, tablets, laptops, and consoles, making them a grab-and-go option for just about any gaming setup. The charging case is compact with LED indicators showing battery status at a glance. For anyone who wants to dip a toe into wireless gaming audio without committing a serious chunk of money, or for anyone who needs a reliable backup pair that punches way above its weight class, the Lenovo GM2 Pro is a steal that keeps surprising people. The Asus ROG Cetra True Wireless comes from a brand that lives and breathes gaming, and the DNA shows up everywhere in these earbuds. Where most budget earbuds treat gaming as an afterthought, the Cetra was designed with it as the main event. The low-latency gaming mode drops delay down to a point where reaction-based gameplay feels responsive and accurate. There is no swimming feeling where the audio trails behind the visuals. Everything stays locked together, and that matters in games where a split-second audio cue can be the difference between winning and losing. The 10mm Asus Essence drivers use neodymium magnets to deliver a sound that leans heavily into bass, which works incredibly well for gaming. Explosions hit hard, engines rumble with weight, and gunfire has a satisfying punch that pulls the player deeper into the experience. For anyone who finds that bass a bit too aggressive for music listening, the Armory Crate app includes a full suite of EQ presets that can flatten things out or push the profile in whatever direction sounds best. The hybrid ANC is solid too, catching both internal and external noise sources to keep the gaming bubble sealed tight. Then there is the design. The ROG Cetra ships with multiple ear tip sizes and wing fins that lock into the outer ear for a secure shake-proof fit. During extended sessions, there is no slipping, no readjusting, and no discomfort creeping in after a couple hours. The IPX4 rating handles sweat without issue, and the total battery life of 27 hours with the charging case means marathon sessions are not a problem. And yes, the RGB lighting on both the case and the earbuds themselves adds a little gamer flair that is hard not to appreciate. These were built by gamers, for gamers, and it shows. So, which one of these 5 would end up in your ears for the next gaming session, and why? Drop that answer in the comments below.